Good evening, it's midnight. You're probably watching this video because you messed up in something in your life. And from my personal experience, I messed up at work really bad. And girl, what I mean like really bad, I mean like really bad. Like it could potentially affect a lot of people. But that's okay. I learned my lesson because I'll tell you what happened. I messed up so bad at work that I was thinking about it for a whole week. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my job. This is it. Why would I do stuff like that, right? Why did I decide to mess up knowing, purposely, intentionally doing what I did? And I started to think about it. I'm like, why do I mess up? Why is it such a big deal that I messed up? Why am I attacking myself that I messed up? And here's the thing. A lot of the times when you think about the things that you messed up and you dwell on it, your majority is thinking about what you could have done better. You know who you are and you know what you can do, but you know what you did. So what you did and what you know who you are doesn't really correlate with each other. So it's like, oh my God, I hate myself. Why would I do this knowing that this could potentially happen? And sometimes things are out of our control when we mess up. But I'm not talking about when it's out of our control. I'm talking about when you could actually do something about it. But yes, I messed up so bad and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose my job. Why would I do this? This is not like me. Why did I do that? And I have an answer for that. When I'm bored, I sabotage myself. And it's true. When I get bored, I get tired of doing something that's so mundane and I'm doing it over and over and over again. And it stresses me out because it's like, I need something new. I need something to give me a spark. I need something to admire. I need something new. I need a new breath of air in my life. So the whole entire reason that I really messed up was because I was tired of living my mundane life back to back to back because I needed a new fresh breath of air in my life. And that might be the same story for you, or it might not be the same story for you. For some people, they mess up because they had a cognitive failure, right? Sometimes we space out and we're like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this just cause, and not really think about the consequences later. But for me, I knew the consequences and I was just like, I'm gonna do it anyway because I needed a thrill. I needed something. So after thinking about it for a long majority of the time and I'm like freaking out about it, and not only am I attacking myself because I messed up in this situation, but I'm also thinking about the people that I've hurt and I've brought into this. I'm thinking about how is it affecting other people? What do they think about me? And I hate perceiving myself from somebody else's eyes because it's not always a good thing. And usually when I'm thinking like that, it's very negative because of the situation. Oh my God, this person hates me. Like I almost got them in trouble. I almost cost them their job. Like I don't want to be a person that's bad. Like I don't mind doing bad stuff because I'm like, oh, you know, it's just gonna affect me. But when I know that it's gonna affect somebody else, it makes me feel horrible because I don't care about me. I might croak tomorrow. But for someone else, I'm like, oh my God, that's somebody's mother. And I felt so bad. I thought about it even more, about how this affected this other person. And I decided to talk to them. I'm like, hey, I apologize for, you know, everything that's going on. I hope that this is not hurting you in any type of way. I even gave them a gift baggie because I felt so bad because I'm like, oh my God, like if I feel like I'm getting attacked, I can only imagine what they feel like if they're like, you know, getting dragged through it. And they're like, oh, it's fine. I wasn't really even thinking about it. And I was just like, 6 months from now, this situation or this moment is not gonna matter. The moments don't last forever. It's just at one point in time that this situation or this event happened. So, okay, now I don't feel as bad. I can choose to sit here and think about being a victim. I can think about all the excuses that I can make for that I messed up. I can think about all the situations that this could have ended out better. I can think about all the things that I couldn't have avoided during this situation, but it's not happening. That's not the situation, and I'm not gonna tell a story to myself to get myself to change my mind to make me feel better. I just have to live through it and deal with my consequences. I do not want to choose to be a victim. I want to choose to make actions to deal with it, to make it better. And that's the best thing that you could do if you mess up, than just sitting there and then coming up with lies to make yourself feel better. Just handle it. Okay, I messed up. All right, here's the plan. I have a plan now and I'm gonna fix it. Don't sit there and be like, oh my God, I messed up. I hate myself. Everybody hates me. Everybody is looking at me. What am I gonna do? Like, poor me. No one wants to hear that. And no one's gonna listen. They're just gonna look at you like, well, you did it, you know? So just take the time, make a plan, come up with a better outcome, because hey, I messed up now, but that information of me messing up helps me learn more about myself. And half of the times that we mess up, as long as you come up with a plan to fix your situation, the outcome of the situation is going to be a lot better than had you chosen not to fix it. I am so glad that that situation happened to me, because I feel like it was an eye-opener for me. Like, hey, every time that you mess up, it's because you're bored. That's how I came to the realization, is because I was bored and I wanted something new and I needed a spark, and I'm always self-sabotaging myself. And that's not one of the many ways that I sabotage myself that I have noticed in like the recent events that I have messed up previously. It's good thing. It's a good thing that you mess up. You can't always be perfect. That's another one. You cannot always be perfect. No human is perfect. We are not robots. Even though that you wish you were, you're not. We mess up and we make mistakes. But the good thing about making mistakes is that you can learn from it to become better. I'm just really glad that that situation happened, because sometimes it is hard to learn how to take ownership of things when you mess up. And it is embarrassing. I will not lie. It is embarrassing, but I'm glad that I got to work through it and everything is fine now. They gave me a slap on the wrist. They gave me a slap on the wrist because you know why? It's because I pleaded the fifth. I didn't snitch and rat nobody out, but I was just like, this is what I did. This is why I did it. I don't know why I did it, but yeah. And they were like, you know, don't do that again. Let's just fix the issue. As long as the situation is fixable, you should be okay. But yes, I'm so glad that you guys are watching my video. I need to do more videos like this. And another thing, speaking of mess ups, the government messed up taking away TikTok, because what am I gonna do now? I cannot doom scroll and bed ride. I'm sad. Ooh, I'm mad. I want vengeance. I want democracy, real democracy, where I have an opinion and it's actually heard. Okay, this is not that video type of video, but I'm glad that you guys stayed to the end of the video, and I hope you continue watching the rest of my videos. This is Midnight, and good night.